Hello everybody, and on this video we're going to be doing the exact same thing as we did on the Windows computer, but this is for the Mac users. I'm not really a big Mac user, but I know some of you guys will be Mac users. The first thing that we'll want to do is check if the system comes with Python. Mac usually comes with Python. The way we can check is we go on a terminal, and then inside our terminal we type in Python -- version to see the version of the current Python we have in a computer. The Python that we have on the computer is Python 2.7.16. Now we will update this into the newer version. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our web browser and we're going to type in Python download. You see it even popped up right there. So we're going to go to python.org, which is the website that you go to download Python. We're going to click on it. As you can tell, it already tells you what is the latest version of Mac OS you can actually use. You can click here and download, or you can go over here and download the exact same way as we did in the other version. So we're going to allow. It's going to be downloading the program right here. Once it's done, it will let us know. Okay, now it downloaded PKG file. We'll click on it. All right. So we're going to click continue. Most of this stuff we're going to agree. Yes, install. So I'll ask you for your password, and then we're going to install the software. It's going to download every single thing you need. And there you go. It finished downloading, and this is the Python file. You can find this in your, so if you go on your application, you can find Python 3.10. And it comes with idle and the Python launcher. This is the idle that we saw in the last episode. Okay, click OK, and over here you can actually write. Let's write a small little program, 5 times 5, and it gives you 25. This idle comes in with most Python. And now, if you want to use, we're going to close this. So move to trash, and then we're going to close this. Now let's check our terminal window again. Now if you want to use this Python, you'll have to type in Python 3 dash version, and then it will tell you which Python 3 dash version. And so as you can see, Python is installed on the computer. The next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go and find our IDE. So we're going to go to Google again, google.com. And we're going to type in our Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Make sure to say code, because there's another version of Microsoft Visual Studio that's actually a lot bigger than this one here. As you can tell, I already detected that this is a Mac that you're using. So you're just going to click it. You're just going to click over here, and it's going to download it. You're going to say allow. And I'm going to go into your. So I'm going to go right here. It's going to be downloading the PKG or zip file. So it just finished downloading the Visual Studio Code file. We're going to click on the Visual Studio Code, close our browser because we're done with it. It's loading. It's verifying a bunch of file. Yes, open. And here you go. It's the same thing as the one on Windows. Over here, you can open folder, create folders where you're gonna have your program. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to install Python. Inside your extensions is going to make it much more easier for you. Over here, there's also a bunch of other extensions that I'm going to show you that I use in order for me to create code more efficiently. It makes it more easier when it formats things for you, etc., etc. So this is why I like using Microsoft Visual Studio Code. But there's other IDE. PyCharm is a very popular one. I also like PyCharm. On this video, we learn how to install Python, and we learn how to install Visual Studio Code on a Mac